गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः।
दृष्ट्याख्यो प्रकृते पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यायते यो नित्यं अयोगी योगिनां वरः। नमो
भगवते नमो गणपते नमः प्रमदपते नमस्ते सर्वभूतनाय एकदन्ताय विघ्नविनाशिने जगद्गुरुदाय वरदमूर्तये नमो नमः।
Pushpanjali. In Sanskrit, Pushpa means flower and Anjali means offering with folded hands. This is an invocatory piece in praise of Lord Ganesha. The dancers seek blessings from the Supreme Being, the Guru, and the audience. The dance will be presented by Shreeya, Lasya, Dharani, and Likita. The raga is Nattai, and the tala is Kanda Chakku tala.
पञ्चास्य मान्य विधीन्द्रादिनृत्य गणेशाभिधामे विदत्तां श्रियं कापि कल्याणमूर्ते सदा बालरूपापि विघ्नाद्रिहन्त्रि महादन्ति वक्त्रापि पञ्चास्य मान्य विधीन्द्रादिवृत्य गणेशाभिधामे विदत्तां श्रियं कापि कल्याणमूर्तिः सदा बालरूपापि विघ्नाद्रिहन्त्रि महादन्ति वक्त्रापि पञ्चास्य मान्य विधीन्द्रादिवृत्य गणेशाभिधामे विदत्तां श्रियं कापि कल्याणमूर्तिः कल्याणमूर्तिः
Now, Shreeya's brother and Shreeya's friend Zaina will be introducing her and sharing their experiences with Shreeya.
Good evening, everyone. First, I want to say congratulations to all 4 of the dancers for working so hard to provide this beautiful presentation for all of us. But even though my sister is doing really well, I don't know if I would have preferred her to play tennis with me instead or do this, but regardless, it's really impressive. One of my first memories with my sister is following her around everywhere in the house. I don't mean just like in the house at all. Like, I went with her to play with her friends, to go on walks with them. She hated me a lot back then, but it was really fun to be around with her a lot. I specifically remember sitting in the living room with her. All of a sudden, she had to get up to grab something from the fridge, and I was right behind her in pursuit. There was a picture of us on the fridge, all of us decorated next to a Christmas tree that we did a couple years back, and she was like, "Mom, when's Christmas?" My mom answered, "Well, it's December 25th. And I was like, "Mom, when's Christmas?" Right after her. And my whole life, I would always copy her for such a long time. But I didn't understand it then, but I do now. I always had a really good role model for life. One thing I always appreciated about her is she was always able to focus on her things, but also put aside time for me. Just as she was preparing for this the other day, I had tennis, and she literally dropped me right before her practice, so I didn't have to miss it. Or another time, I had a bio final and had no clue what I was doing. It was 12 a.m. and she was practicing because she was really dedicated, but she still came down and taught me till 1 about the whole lesson. My parents didn't really appreciate it, but I sure did. And there's plenty more examples. Like, the moment she got her driver's license, it was like she was my personal driver. She didn't even have a life anymore. It was like my life and she was living in it. It was kind of great for me, but I don't know how she felt about it. Even like in 4th grade, I had a giant project due, and it was like the final quarter. So if I didn't do this, I would have gotten a 0 on it, and I was really, really worried about my grades back then. And so my parents came into my room and they're like, "Why aren't you guys sleeping?" And I was like, "Mom, I have to do a presentation." And she was like, "What?" And my sister was like, "Don't worry, I got it. We'll finish it in the next hour." She told me to go to sleep, and the next thing I knew, it was 7 a.m. and my presentation was fully done, everything was ready, I just had to turn it in. And not only did she help me with studies or sports, she also helped me from like covering things from my parents. There was like this one time that I spilled orange juice everywhere across the living room. I was trying to play on my Xbox and I dropped it. But the bad part was my dad had just finished spring cleaning and he was finally exhausted, went up to his room. But he told my sister to get him an ice cream, but she didn't, so he was coming down, and I was panicking. But she went upstairs and started just saying some random things. I don't know what she said, but held him long enough just so I could clean up my mess. Now, Shreeya, even though you are going to college, I'll still remember everything you did for me. Even though it's really close to our house, I still really will miss you. And I won't be able to come to your room to ask you for help. Now, I don't know if I can call it your room anymore because I will be taking your room. You can have mine now, but I still will really miss you. So today, as you turn the page and start a brand new chapter in your life, just know that you've already written such an incredible story, and then the best is so far to come. Congratulations, Shreeya. I couldn't have asked for a better sister than you. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Zaina, and I'm one of Shreeya's friends. I'm so happy to be celebrating Shreeya's accomplishments today, not only as a performer, but also as a person. I'm so grateful to be here today, as Shreeya has shared her culture with me. And Shreeya and all the girls today have done so amazing, and I've been mesmerized by their dancing. One of my favorite things about our friendship is that we have both formed a bond that allows us to share, love, and appreciate each other's heritage. Saying that, I would like to go back to the beginning of our friendship. Shreeya and I met in intermediate school when we were assigned to sit next to each other on the bus. Those who know Shreeya know that she is very studious. So on these bus rides, she used to always have a book with her. And whenever I would want to try to start a conversation with her, I would ask her, "What are you reading?" And every day, I got the same response. She would silently turn her book towards me, and without even glancing up, that was all she did. But eventually, she gave in to my questions, and we started to talk. And talking turned into games of tag on the playground, and sitting next to each other at lunch. And ultimately, a friendship with Shreeya that I have been blessed to have in my life. I've gotten to grow up with Shreeya, and have had many memorable experiences with her. From classes to projects to just hanging out, we've been able to see each other at our best and at our worst. And through all of this, I've gotten to see Shreeya's kindness, compassion, and intelligence, which inspires me every single day. I always know that I can depend on her as a friend. Some of my favorite high school memories are with Shreeya. We've had some of the funniest lunch conversations, figured out difficult coding assignments together, and worked last minute to turn in our homework. I've seen Shreeya evolve into an amazing young adult. And I'm so grateful that I've gotten to have her as a part of my life thus far. But now I'm even more grateful that we get to continue our journey together at Pitt. I know that she will accomplish great things beyond any of our expectations. Shreeya, I'm so proud of you, and congratulations.
So I know that we're all waiting for the dance performances, so we'll keep it very brief. For those of you that do not know us, we are the parents of Shreeya. So congratulations, Shreeya. We are filled with immense pride and joy today that this is the Arangetram. I remember 10 years back is when we first came to this particular venue. And ever since, we have been coming every year for the annual day program, sitting right here, taking the pictures, videos, whatever. So I still cannot believe it's already 10 years, and she is going to undergrad college this year. So we are utmost happy today that this is the venue that they're able to perform, all of the 4 students. From the very first step that she took in this dance studio, which took like countless hours of practice, but she still kept her passion towards this particular dance. So from the bottom of my heart, I'm so extremely happy. So I'm actually speechless to even say a few words about my daughter. And I thank each and every one of you to be here today. So I'll pass it on to Sandhya.
Firstly, congratulations, Shreeya, on your Arangetram. We are so happy that you're joining University of Pittsburgh for your undergrad, and you're ready to sit and chase your dreams. We also would like to express a heartfelt gratitude to Guru Sri Shambhavi Desai, whose guidance has shaped your journey in dance. Her support and encouragement have been instrumental in helping you reach this milestone. Also, we would like to congratulate Dharani, Likita, and Lasya on this day. We are cheering for you all with all our hearts. All those practices at our homes over the last few months and long practices are finally over. We are excited to see your performances today, and congratulations to all of you.
Knowing Shreeya on a personal level, I understand firsthand the depth of the relationship that she has with her parents, so this was wonderful to hear. Right now, I would like to request Luki's parents backstage so that they can prepare their speeches, and I would also like to introduce the next performance, Swagatam Krishna. The lyrics of this piece celebrate the famous Kalinga Nartana by Lord Krishna. This piece is conveyed by the union of all the instruments, including the flute, mridangam, kanjira, and the vocals. This dance will be presented by Shreeya. The raga is Raga Mohanam, and the tala is Trisha Adi Tala.
Thank you.
That was an incredible performance, Shreeya. I think we can all agree that her expressions and her movements were genuinely palpable. You did amazing. Let's give her another round of applause, please. I would like to introduce the next performance by all four of our girls, the Varnam. Varnam is the centerpiece and most complex part of the Bharatanatyam repertoire. Varnam literally means colors. It has a Purvangam, which is a Pallavi, Anupallavi, and Muktaiswaram, and an Uttarangam or Charanam. Most Varnams focus on the longing for the Nayaga, the male hero. It is a joyous combination of pure dance, emotions, and blending of stories. This Varnam, composed by Thiruvara Ramaswamy Dikshitar in Telugu, depicts the longing of Parvati for her beloved Lord Shiva. This piece is sung by Ganesh Iyer and the Konnakol is by Guru Srimati Tani Desai. This dance will be presented by Shreeya, Lasya, Dharani, and Likita. The raga is Raga Todi and the tala is Adi Tala.
Sundara
like to introduce the first performance of our second half, Madhura Madhura Meenakshi, a celebrated composition by Swami Dayanand Saraswati. This dance celebrates goddess Meenakshi. It is musically rendered by Suri Gayatri. This dance will be presented by Shreeya, Lasya, Dharani, and Likita in Raga Bhagyeshri and Tala Rupika. We would like to request at this time that Dharani's friends, Geetu and Kirti, would come backstage, please.
Madhura Madhura Meenakshi
The next performance is Kirtana Natanam Adinad. This well-known Kirtanam is a celebration of Lord Shiva, the cosmic dancer, who balances the creation and destruction. This piece is sung by Ganesh Iyer. This dance will be presented by Shreeya and Likita in the Raga Vasanta and Tala Atta.
What a stunning performance. The cosmic rhythm portrayed by both Shreeya and Linky portrayed Lord Shiva's divinity perfectly. At this time, we would like to request that Linky's friends, Shreeya and Sarwani, please come backstage. Now, let us hear from Shreeya's friends.
Hello everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Anuva Gosalkar, and I graduated from South Fayette last year before moving to college out in Illinois. However, for my time at South Fayette, I can confidently say that Shreeya has been my best friend through it all, and one of the strongest, kindest people I've ever had the joy of meeting. I've been ecstatic since she asked me to speak here for her, and I can't believe that the little girl I met almost 10 years ago is all grown up now, finishing her Arangetram and moving off to college herself in the fall. When she first asked me to speak, I knew instinctively that I would be sharing with all of you the first story that we have together, from back in 2017. We were both in Claire's at the Robinson Mall at the time, and for anyone who doesn't know, back then I was also learning Bharatanatyam alongside her with Shamavianti, and that was actually how we would meet, carpooling to and from between those classes. By this time though, Shreeya and I weren't exactly the closest friends, but we knew each other very well through dance and had found mutual interest in friends that we could talk about for hours at a time. So a very quick side story. If any of you know those little hair bands that Claire's used to carry back in the day, we were both obsessed with them at the time. I personally still remember the one I used to wear genuinely every single day until the plastic detailing broke off in my hair during class one time. And even then, I still remember seeing Shreeya wearing similar headbands to mine, and we definitely had a couple of instances of accidentally twinning up at this point. So the two of us now, maybe 10 and 11 years old at this point, are standing in Claire's looking at their hairband section. And even though we were there with our other friends and all of our parents, once we started talking that day, we were just inseparable. A conversation that started with discussing what hairbands suited our hair colors and hair types suddenly spiraled into something so much more meaningful. In hindsight, we were so much younger then, but we had maybe the deepest conversation of my childhood standing in that Claire's next to all those headbands, and then again at Aunt Annie's after that, and then again during the entire car ride home. And it sounds so silly now to try and explain, but even now, just at that age, she was so incredibly articulate and emotionally intelligent. We were having conversations about books and movies and people at a depth that I now consider lucky to find anywhere at all. And for maybe the first time in my life, I knew I could relate to her on a much deeper and less superficial level. The dreams and worries and hopes that we had talked about were so real. And even then, it felt like how all the characters in all of our favorite books had their closest friends they could always rely on. Like Harry Potter and Ron Weasley, Percy Jackson and Grover Underwood, Marilyn and Adrian, the list goes on. If you told me then at that Claire's that I would be standing here today talking to all of you about how proud I am of my friendship with her, honestly, I probably would have believed you. And since that day, Shreeya has been an unshakable rock in my life. From navigating middle school to figuring out how to stay in touch through COVID and even reconnecting in high school when life pulled us apart, Shreeya has been the single, strongest, sweetest, and kindest person I have ever had the pleasure of knowing. In the last 3 years alone, I can confidently say that Shreeya is the first person I call for anything, always, happy or sad, even after I moved to study at UIUC. And honestly, we probably call even more now. We've seen each other's highest highs and lowest lows, and she always someone knows exactly what to say, not just for me, but for everyone, to show us how to feel better. She is passionate and intelligent and so full of life, and there's no one else I would have ever wanted to spend such a meaningful part of my childhood and now adulthood with. I can't believe that the little girl I talked to in Claire's for hours at a time is all grown up now, 18 and finishing high school and moving off to college. It's so surreal to know that my life would be so fundamentally different without all the support and love she's brought to it. So to all of you, but most importantly to Shreeya, know that we are all so proud of you. You are such an incredible and impressive person, and I know that you're ready for all that your college life has to offer you. Not that you will ever need it, but good luck for all of your accomplishments today and forevermore, and I'll definitely call you back on Tuesday.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Anjali. I just wanted to begin by acknowledging how truly divine the performances have been this evening. I'm genuinely in awe of the talent that these girls have, and I can't wait to see what's next. For the last 10 years of my life, I myself have had the honor of learning one of the most beautiful dance forms of Bharatanatyam. An even bigger honor, however, is the fact that I learned it alongside one of the most beautiful people, inside and out, that I've ever met, which is, of course, Shreeya. If you've ever danced with Shreeya, you know she radiates nothing but positivity, kindness, and determination. She's easily one of the most passionate dancers I've ever met, and I find myself constantly being inspired by her grace, elegance, and strength, both on and off the stage. However, I've really only had the chance to dance next to her, until today. Today, I had the privilege of being part of the audience and watching her put her heart and soul into every move, and I'm truly lucky to have been able to witness her talent live. But Shreeya's passion and emanating joy transcends far beyond the stage. Shreeya, you are one of my first friends in South Fayette. We've made some unforgettable memories together. Some good, of course, like exploring the depths of our neighborhood, Berkshires, having the best sleepovers, obsessing over Percy Jackson, and playing Minecraft. But we also had some embarrassing memories, like that time that you accidentally drove onto the highway and then had to stop onto the shoulder and panic for 30 minutes because you were too scared to continue driving on the highway. Or when we accidentally dipped our hands in sewage water. Yeah, definitely some unforgettable memories. But I couldn't have picked anyone better to be by my side throughout all these years. And though we've been through our fair share of challenges, I'd like to think that our friendship is one of the closest things I have to the epitome of girlhood. So thank you for endlessly sticking by my side, because I don't know what I would do without you. I'm forever grateful that you moved into the house right next to me, because in that moment, what I didn't realize was that I was getting a built-in best friend for the rest of my life. Thank you for always having my back, believing in me, and loving me unconditionally. You always push me to be the best version of myself. I'm so proud of you on both your educational journey and your dance journey, and I'm looking forward to having you at HIT with me. And also to Likki, Dharani, and Lasya, whom I've also danced with for the past several years of my life, I'm incredibly proud of each and every one of you. You guys did so amazing, and you're doing so amazing. I can't wait to see what's next, and I wish you all the very best in college. So congratulations and thank you. Have a good evening, everyone.
I'd like to introduce the next performance, Shabda. This is a combination of pure dance and nritya with bhava, emotions. This dance is in praise of Lord Krishna, where the Gopika expresses her love by describing different episodes of Lord Krishna's praise and glory. This dance will be presented by Shreeya, Lasya, Dharani, and Likita in Ragam Malike and Talam Mishra Chap. Tilana is a joyous dance filled with complex rhythmic passages and beautiful verses. This particular Tilana is sung by the legendary Carnatic vocalist Srimati Sudha Raghunathan. It ends with a poetic verse in praise of Lord Ganesha. This dance will be presented by Shreeya, Lasya, Dharani, and Nikita in Raga, Bhagyeshri, and Thala Mishra. Mangalam. This is the concluding dance of a Margam repertoire in which the Shishyas, disciples, express their gratitude to God and pray for continued blessings. The dancers then offer their homage to their guru and audience. It is composed by Vidwan, Madurai, and Krishna. This dance will be presented by Shreeya, Lasya, Dharani, and Nikita in Raga, Madhyamavati, and Thala Adi.
It's always not easy to say after, any Arangetram performance, but I'm so proud of all four of them for what they did here today on the stage. It takes blood, sweat and tears and a lot more to make this happen, along with the final year of school, high school, senior, the final week doing the Arangetram right, a day or two after they graduate. So many mixed emotions going on in their mind, the parents' minds. And but it was definitely this whole group. The four of them are a part of a 12-girl senior group in our Sanskriti batch. Very high energy, very talented, all of them are. And all four of them are like east to west, north and south. So again, when they are with me, they are different. When they are amongst themselves, also they are different. And I'm kind of trying to learn not to be old school, but I am old school. So they kind of somehow learn to deal with how I try to correct them, how I raise my voice as if I'm still doing that with my own kids who don't approve as well, but I still do it. So, but I think it was all worth it because they did try their 100% best in spite of all the few things here and there, because it is a performance. We are not trying to make clones here. They are their own being, they are their own dancer, their Bharatanatyam is their own. And it is only the beginning of this journey. And I'm sure it will stay with them and it will grow with them. I wish them all the very best for not only their journey in dance, but as they embark upon their new journey to college. And lots of love, good wishes and blessings to Likita, Dharini, Lasya and Shreeya. Shreeya is the bubbly kind, always perfectionist, and she has to, she would make sure, like my grandma, Auntie, did you do this in a very polite way, but trying to make sure that it is done, and with utmost, respect. And she loves dance. We saw that. Likita.
So I don't think I can top any of the speeches, but at the risk of repeating what's already been said, thank you so much for everyone who came out here tonight. I, again, know the commutes were long and traffic was heavy, but we sincerely appreciate all of you being here, supporting us, watching us. We obviously couldn't put on a show without an audience, so thank you. I would like to thank my guru, Shambhavi Aunty. I've been wanting to do Bharatanatyam since I was a little girl, practicing her head movements in the mirror and doing them all wrong. And she took my passion, shaped it into something that I could perform on stage, constantly encouraged me and always challenged me to do my best. So thank you so much. Thank you to Moha for helping behind the scenes, making sure that all of us were in sync, correcting my posture, and basically cleaning everything up. Thank you to my parents, my mom and my dad. They did everything for me, drove me to practices. My mom would make sure I had dinner when I came home, no matter how late practice was. Her and my mother's friend, Divyanti, who I consider like my family, they were behind the scenes, getting me from costume to costume, doing my makeup, and making sure everything ran smoothly behind the scenes. So thank you so much. Thank you to my brother who subbed in during our practices when one of us wasn't here as an amateur dancer. I sincerely appreciate his support as well. Thank you to my friends Zaina, Anuva, Anjali, and again my brother Anirudh for speaking. Thank you for our dance group who I've shared this journey with for years and years. Could not have done this without you. I will always cherish our memories. Thank you to Caroline and Sahasra specifically for emceeing, making sure that that stress was off of our heads. And once again, thank you so much for showing up and supporting us. Oh, and last thing, thank you to my dance group. I could not have done any of this without you, Dharini, Lasya, and Nikita. You guys have made practice so amazing, from late night pizza practices to staring at the projector trying to figure out what we did wrong. But I'm so glad I could do this with you, and this will be one of the best memories I'll ever have, so thank you.
Thank you.